Hey everybody, JB back with you once more for another episode of Trading Places. We are starting today with level 111 as we enter a new decade, the 110s, with Nocturnal Crypts. So, this level, I believe, is one of the ones that Josh used for his non UC6 layouts. And I believe this is Point of No Return from UC3, is it? I think it's 3. It's either 3 or 4. Okay, so we need to get 2 more, which we have just enough leeway for there. Okay, we have a little bit of counterclockwise action in this room. Okay, oh wait, did we get 3? I thought we only got 2. My bad. Yeah, we got 3. Alright, so now we can go up here. Curious to know what we're going to be doing here. Okay. There we are. Alright, so now I have a green key. And we can get our friend the Walker out for some fresh air and bombs. Yay! Awesome. Okay. So far this is off to a good start. We have everything taken care of there. Do I need to clone more blocks for this section? I don't know. I'm going to say not. I don't think that's going to be helpful necessarily. Okay, I do need to go up there, though. There we go. Alright. I don't see any monsters bouncing around out here, so let's see what this hint says. Avoid these red keys for now. You'll need them after spending a blue key. Okay, I see why. There's a red door nail there. But once we get that, we'll be able to do stuff. Okay. Okay, well that seemed pretty reasonable. Alright, so then we go do the return trip to actually get the red keys. Never know what direction those walkers are going to go, so you can't be too careful. Uh-oh. We have a block checkerboard. I'm going to stick down here. Let's go and do that. I'm curious how many of these we need. Let's see what we have here. I'm going to say that that clone button connects to that block there. I'm thinking that's a block clone machine. So I think all we need to really do here is just put in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks, then go through the thief and finish out the area. Okay, I don't see why this wouldn't work, so let's go ahead and start. Yeah, I didn't know if this was going to be like a more complicated kind of like polarity aisle suction boot sort of thing, but this doesn't seem to be that, so thankfully we can just go our merry way here, it looks like. Do we have an extra one? We might have an extra one. Oh, we have more than one extra one. We've got like 3. Yeah, we got 3 extra ones. Nice. I'm glad that that's possible, at least. Okay, here we go. I was worried there for a minute. I'm like, please tell me I didn't forget suction boots somewhere. Okay, so here... I mean, this seems simple enough. We just need to go and partial post all that. Or nail all that, rather. So want to make sure I got the right order in there. Alright. And apparently I need one more. Okay, I can slide across that. I should have known that that was going to happen, and I fell for it anyway. Man, I was so excited to get this on the first try, too. But at least we know what to watch out for now. That's a little mean to put at the end, but it's fair. It's not like it's, you know, the worst thing in the world. Okay. Go back through here. Alright. I feel like going up the left side is easier than the right side, but maybe that's just me. Going down the right side seems to be easier. Come on, Walker. There we go. Let's try going up the left side again. Maybe it's because it's a little more directed than the right side. I think that's the reason, actually. Thankfully, we know what we're doing this time around, I hope. We were right at the end, so... There we go. Yeah, this is an interesting use of this layout. I remember the original had like a lot of, you know, creative one-way kind of things going on. At least that's what I remember of it. I could be misremembering. Thankfully, this room is very lenient. I was expecting this to be a lot more stringent than it actually is. This kind of reminds me of the checkerboard thing. Reminds me a lot of Soko Bananas from Cheese T1. I really like how that force floor is there, and it's like and then it turns out to be completely fine. Do I have blocks stuck in force floors? I see a little bit of slide delay. But maybe that's not slide delay, I don't know. Alright. We're going back to the bug room. Do. I don't know why I'm humming the Back to the Future theme song there. Alright. So I have to go... How am I supposed to get through the teleports there? I don't know what we're doing here with this, but let's figure it out. Oh, I'm partial posting. I see. Okay, I just need one more. That's cool. Nice way to end. Nocturnal Crypts is done. I think that lower area that we were on is actually the starting point of the level, if I remember the original correctly. I think I optimized it a while back. Alright, everybody. Next up, Cosmic Express with a fairly low time limit, so I'm curious to see how this turns out. I remember this one from Jeffrey's submission set. It's the level based on, I think, Blunderlust. Okay. Ooh. Maybe we shouldn't have rushed that. Hang on. I think that's going to be the thing I'll be feeling at odds about this entire level, is like, how fast should we actually be going, right? Okay, maybe I shouldn't be that excited here about that. Come on, Walker, just go. Oh wait, I got one of the chips I shouldn't have gotten. Come on, Walker, please don't be weird. Just go that way. I needed to go down, left. There you go. Thank you. That room. I'm not the biggest fan of that room, but that's fine. Okay, so now we go through here. I'm curious, is this kind of a reference to Jeffrey's level Afterlife Express from CC2LP1 voting? I'd be curious. Also, are those bugs going to follow us in here? I didn't look. I'm going to say no. Okay, I like how a lot of the original levels being covered up by the clone machines. Okay, this is interesting. I think I see how you can do this, though. Just do that. Perfect. Alright, so now we'll go through that. Don't really need to use the stuff there. Okay. And those are all gonna apparently start going. And then these are gonna come in. Alright, I'm a little worried about what we're dealing with here, but how do you get things out of the way for this? Do you just... Do I only have 3 blocks to push instead of 4? I should have looked at that. I was getting too much in a hurry and I wasn't thinking. Okay, so the one area of improvement I can see for us here as we go through this is that Walker room. We definitely could be approaching this a lot better than we are. Like doing this instead. So if it did come this way... Maybe if I could force it onto... Yeah, there we go. Onto that. Come on, just get back. Back to the right side. There we go. I don't want to get any of these chips until I know for sure that it's safe. So I really like, I'll just say it right now, I really like how this level's challenges are very accessible with the premise of like, you know you're going to be running from thing to thing, and it feels like it's deliberately designed with that in mind. Like, I'm not having to worry so much about having to think super hard about everything. I mean, there are puzzles and stuff, but they don't feel unnecessarily complicated for what's here, and that's super helpful for a level like this. Like, arguably this is the one that's like the most complicated, but that's not even saying much because there's only 2 blocks and you can pretty easily figure it out, and I really appreciate that. Like, that's really nice. I also like this tank room too, where you have to race against the tanks. Okay, so I didn't actually look at what's in this block room, but I am really curious if there is a requirement to get all 4 blocks. But I can't look down there until I actually get a block out, so... yeah. The problem I'm seeing with this is I don't think you can actually push this and start everything. Okay, good. There are only 3. Whew! That's a relief. I'm like, how do you do this with only with 4? Like, that's... I just don't see how that's possible. Okay, this was a really fun level. I loved the feel of it. It definitely felt a lot different from its predecessor, which was a much longer level. But it worked really well for that. Like, using the layout worked really well in this case, and I enjoyed what was done with this. I thought it was really neat. Alright, Indentured Servant. Oh, I know this layout. This is a grid block from Josh L7, because I recently used this, actually. Except, I don't know if I can actually go there yet on that trap. But before going back on the force floors, make sure you know where the teeth is. Okay. Before going back on the force floors, make sure you know where the teeth is. Okay. So I take it the teeth is our indentured servant. Okay. So I'm going to need to come through here with keys or something. That's what it sounds like. Okay, so that does not connect there. That's what I wanted to test. So the question is, what are we actually supposed to do here? I see a teleport. I see a bunch of stuff here. I'm assuming that goes to that trap. Do I go through here? I'm going to assume the answer is no. There's a lot going on here. I don't quite know what to make of it yet. But this first section seems to be really forced on you. Like, I don't see any way around that. I can't go through the suction boot room. Like, I don't see any way to get that done. And I don't think I can go back here unless I have the keys, right? But I don't see how I can even get that, not without going through there. And I can't go through there without skates. And I can't get skates without, well, that room, which... Now I'm stuck. I just don't know if there's like another way to handle this. I'm just not seeing. Even if there were, though, I don't think I can get out of here. So that's not happening. Yeah, this is a really interesting one. So I need a red key, an open toggle door, or a blue key to get through there. That's so weird. Do I need to go up to the ice room just to get the teeth out of that little device there? Is that the whole point of this room? Maybe that it is possible this way. Ah. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that, but it's like one of those situations where you can only do so much, so it has to be that. You know what I mean? Okay, this device I've used on a few levels where you have to use 2 recessed walls. In fact, I think it was used in this set. Okay, hang on. Let me make sure. Let me make sure that the teeth is back in the nook here so we can get through. Wait, can we get the teeth back in the nook? I don't see... I don't see where it is. There we go. Okay. That's what I need. Alright, so now, let's go here. So I can cross this way. So that button controls this, and this button controls that. Okay, that's good information to have. I don't know if I'm supposed to go through that thing yet, so kind of trying to play it safe for now. I'll go ahead and do it, just for fun. Okay, so I need something to hold this down. And I mean, the teeth seems to be the obvious choice here, but like, where do you get a blue key? Did we see a blue key yet, or am I misremembering? Oh, in that lower corner, right. But how will we pull that off? I see the toggle door there. So maybe what we need to do is just get the teeth in here in general. Let's work with that first. Because we can get away with putting that there. Okay, and then we can do that. Got it. So now the question is, how do I make sure that I can get out of here without any issue? I think I see how to do it. I just need to go here. Okay. So now comes the point at which I need to find a way. Oh, was I supposed to get the teeth through there? I bet I was. Of course, now I have closed toggles there, so I don't think that that's... Yeah, that was not the smartest idea. But I think I see how this works. And it's a pretty cool solution. For what it's worth, I kind of still like my level better. But this is a good level. I do like it a lot. Okay. So I just need the teeth to follow me onto that thing, and we should be fine. Okay, get that. And the way the teeth operates here is really cool. I like the way it all comes together. Wait, I need to make sure it's on the little nook. Okay, it is. Good. I'm going to go ahead and just have it follow me. No sense in wasting any time here. Did it not come through? Come on, teeth. You had to have come through. No! That's frustrating. Alright, what could we have done differently? Did we not wait long enough there? I'm gonna go with that, but I feel like there's more to it than just that. Thankfully, this, once you know how to do it, the sequence is pretty simple. Alright, so it's down in the nook. We can go through here. I love how you have to use the teeth here. That's really clever. Alright, go here. Alright, let's wait. How is that not coming through? Do I have to, like, hold on the force floors while we're going on them? That is so weird. I don't like that part. Assuming that's what we have to do. It's so particular, and it's... There's already enough anxiety around getting the teeth where it needs to be. That's just kind of adding more to it. Alright. Thankfully, if you just go through here, the teeth is already in the notch. The nook, whatever you want to call it. Another thing I like that's kind of cool from a design perspective is that some of the chips, like the one up there, kind of function as waypoints, like that one there as well, for like how you ultimately need to get the teeth where it needs to be. Woo! Run, 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 run! See, that's what I was afraid of, was that we would have a situation where the teeth was gonna, like, slide on the stuff while we have the skates. Okay. So now I gotta figure out, how am I gonna get... How am I gonna get the teeth over there to get the... Okay, I'm a little worried right now. How do I get the teeth over to the top? I'm assuming it's the top. Well, first of all, how can I get out of here safely? I think I see a potential method. Okay, there we go. Because I think what we have to do is we have to get the teeth to the tank area, right? To hit that button. Oh, wait, we have to do this first. Kind of important. And then we go over here. And I guess then we lead it up there. And then we can go and get the boot. Or 2 boots, I guess. There we go. Okay, well now that's gonna go. Yay, we can do it. That was really fun. I loved the satisfaction of unlocking all that. That felt really cool. I really enjoyed that level a lot. Well played. Very well designed. Alright, moving on to Gwarhar Oasis, which I think is a Paper Mario location, or Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, I forget which one. Let's figure out, sorry, I'm just checking something real quick, what we need to do here. I remember Josh posted a preview of this level in the Discord. Looks like we need to do that. So this is the walls of Happy as a Clam, which was a fairly compact level. I mean, it's not like a super big level, at least. Okay, I don't know if I'm supposed to push that up or not. Let's leave it alone for now. Okay, so that's a cloner. Okay, so I just need to go through this thing 3 times, apparently. A little repetitive, but nothing terribly bad. Oh, I forgot to hit the button. Whoa, good thing we didn't go through that. Okay. Go through there. Yeah, I didn't even think about that being a cloner. I thought that was just a normal block. But it was not, so... good info to have. Okay, so now we have a yellow key. And I have to go through here. And we have a bunch of stuff going on here. Blue doors, green doors. I don't know exactly what we're doing, though. We go here? Okay. We need to go on the slide until we can get to that point there. There we go. Okay, I'm nervous about getting these walls revealed, just because I'm afraid we're gonna ruin some kind of nail opportunity, but now that I'm seeing it, I don't think we really need to worry about that, so let's just uncover everything. Although, oh, I needed that wall here, didn't I? Crap, I forgot about that. I was thinking of the end. I wasn't even thinking of, like, that section for some reason. Alright. Thankfully, this level seems fairly straightforward so far. This part, I feel like could have done with one fewer block. I don't think you needed 3 in this case. But, that's fine. I also kind of wish all the blue walls were dirt, but I think that would have messed with the color coding of the aesthetics, so I can understand why it wasn't. Also, I don't know why I waited there. Okay, so now we have this. We can go move onward to greater things. Okay, here we go. So leave... I think I see what I need to do. Leave that one there. Okay. So now I have the green, which means that we can go back through here. And what's interesting about this is we can push blocks here. Although I'm not entirely certain I understand the full significance of that yet. I see an opportunity to maybe push something over here into the left side, but like that's... Yeah, I don't want to get blocks over there. That seems like a waste. So like if I push this over here to the right and it goes down, like that's what I'm worried about. Okay, so I can do this. Wait, maybe we have to. Do we have to push stuff down? So I can, if I push it down, I can catch it here. First of all, what are we trying to accomplish? Are we trying to partial post something? Or are we trying to... Okay. I still have a feeling it's going over to that right side. I just don't know how to do that without getting that off. But then I can't really get anything back on. That would be my main concern with this, is that I can't really get anything back on if I get that off. So... Yeah, I'm not exactly seeing what you're supposed to be doing here. Because, like, the goal seems to be to go here, right? I mean, I'm going to check for other potential goals, but I don't see any here. So if the goal is to go there, then... I guess my only other question would be, is it possible to go... push a block... and then, like, beat it here so that way I can push it here. Like, that's the only other thing I can think of that you might be able to accomplish here. So, like, hang on a sec. Let me reposition myself. So let's say I push this up and then I pushed it right. Can I beat it in time here? I don't think so. That's kind of where I'm doubtful. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to end up on the right here so I can push it left. Although if I push it left, well, I guess I'll partial post and then go straight through and then go back right, so that's not really a big deal. But I'm trying to get it to the point where I can, like, I can push this knowing that And I see a way you can do it in MS where you can slide backwards here, but that feels like cheating, and I don't know if there's like a better solution or a more intended solution at this point. Okay, so if I go through here, I just want to see how tight it is with the cheating solution. Whoops. Okay, so it's not super terrible. Okay, I'm going to do that for now. Okay. I can only take one with me, so... Okay, what am I supposed to be doing? Just build a bridge? I guess. Yeah, there's one criticism I have of this level. I wish there were fewer blocks that you had to use here. Like, I feel like a level like Canals of Neptune got that down really well. This one, I'm a little less sure about. Okay, so we have gliders here. Okay, make sure there's no incoming hostiles here. Excuse me. I've been sneezing all day. Okay, so now I gotta go back with... Oh, hi! I didn't realize that was there. Okay, well... I assume that the general idea of what we were doing in that force floor room was correct. I almost don't want to try out the quote-unquote non-cheating solution. Just because I'm afraid we'll mess it up and then we'll have to start the level over again. Whoops, I forgot we don't have as much of a runway to work with there as we do later on. Yeah, this level is interesting. I like the aesthetics of it. I feel like some of these puzzles could have been... Like, it's mainly that force floor one that I'm thinking of. I think some of that room could have been better telegraphed, honestly. And some of the block amounts could have been lightened a little bit, so it wasn't just... overstaying its welcome in places. But I like the level. I mean, it's not bad. I just wish I knew more about what you had to do here. I accidentally boosted and paid the price. Whoops. Gotta be careful with that. Yeah, I think this could have been shortened by one block. The room in the upper left, I think, area with the glider in that circle, I think that could have been shortened by like 2 at least. Like, I think that's enough to get the concept across, whereas like the amount that's there feels excessive. Maybe that's just me, but it just feels excessive. Alright. I like this room. This is a fun puzzle. Okay, don't go into the drink again here. Almost did there. Okay. So here, let me just open up all the doors. So if I did this, where... See, I'm worried if I push it right. Let me give this a shot, actually. If I push this right, what's going to happen? Yeah, that's what I was worried about. That's why I did the quote-unquote cheating solution the first time. Oh, wait a minute. I think I see how you're supposed to do it. Hang on, let me verify something when I get to the next room. I think you're supposed to fill in one water tile with one block and then turn around the other block, maybe? Yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, I like that. That's cool. I like the Force 4 room a lot more now. That's really cool. I didn't know like what exactly was required there, and it wasn't very evident just because of the amount of possibilities. Like, that's one of those things that's tricky to do well in a level, I feel like, is just telegraph the amount of options that you have, or sorry, telegraph the right solution in the midst of your options, or point the player in that direction. And in this case, the fact that it was possible, or that it might have been possible, rather, that's an important distinction, to do the beating to the other side method that I was pointing to earlier, that's what was kind of making it ambiguous to some degree as to what you really need to do. And so now that I see the actual solution, it makes sense. And I really like the actual solution, by the way. So I think all we need to do is just send this on its way. Go down here, put that there, and then get the other one in there. Okay, just as long as we didn't follow that, that's the important detail there. Okay, so now we're here. Now we're here. Yeah, this section, I think this is my least favorite section. I think it could have been shorter. I mean, it's not that bad, but maybe one or two fewer blocks would have been nice. Okay, there we go. So what went wrong here? Oh, that's right, I plowed into the water. That was so silly of me. I don't know why I did that. Okay, barely made that. Go down here. So somewhere I have to hit a toggle button. Oh, I see. I just go down to that one. So the solution here is simply to go through here, get the flippers, and then just ride this out. Just go back through here, hit the toggle, and then exit. I think it is. Okay. That wasn't so hard. I liked that one. That was a fun one. Alright, do we have time for one more? I guess we can give it a shot. Salamander is the next level. Okay, this is an interesting layout. I think this was, if I remember looking through Jeffrey's submissions, I think this was the presence of familiar static. Okay, I see a bunch of trap buttons. Are we supposed to get... Okay. So I see a bunch of traps that we can hold down. Is the idea that we are supposed to get fireballs one at a time to these things? I'm seeing this... I'm worried here. Yeah, I'm worried that that's going to happen. And it's like, okay, that's... Okay. So my question here is, can we section off segments here to make this work? I also see some opportunities for block pushing, too. How strategic do we need to be about opening up paths to the buttons? Like, how... I'm curious how this is going to play out. I feel like we don't yet have all the pieces of information we need for this, and I'm a little worried about that. So I can hit a button, and that's going to ostensibly like shut everything off. So I think the key takeaway I'm seeing here is you have to get enough stuff for all the traps to be held down, but then you can't cause enough chaos that the trip back is going to be super painful. Is that pretty much the long and short of it? Okay, this is going to be interesting. Let's give this a trial run and see what happens. Oh yeah, we didn't open that up. Okay, well we got through that. Got through that. Come on, fireballs. I need you to cooperate with me here. Okay. So we've stopped the production of fireballs. That's hopefully good. Okay. So now let's try to slip out and... Oh. How do I get to the exit? I thought that was... Oh. Uh-oh. Well, that wasn't quite as simple as I was expecting. Is it ever? Alright, we get a fire boot out here, though. Do we just go up through the teleport? Is that literally it? Okay, that's it. I don't know what to make of that. Like, it's a cool idea. I like the idea. I just wonder, like... I don't know if I felt all that much satisfaction in solving it. And, frankly, I don't know how you can improve it. That's kind of the thing. It's like, I like where it was, what it was trying to do. Where it's like, okay, you have all this stuff, and you wanted to fill up this area, but you don't want to fill up too much, because then you're going to cause chaos. I wish there was some way to enforce it a little better, but I don't know what that would even look like. Like, maybe a longer path to the teleport? But, like, how reasonable is that? I mean, I feel like the amount of walking we ended up having to do was probably for the best, just so it wasn't terribly frustrating. And then the ending, it's like, okay, how do you get outside, you have to get fire boots, and I guess that's it, right? And then, like, I liked that feeling of being outside. I don't know, it just felt odd to me. I don't know what to really make of it. On one hand, I want it to be a little more robust, but if you go too robust, then you run the risk of the level kind of getting in its own way, and I don't know if there's really any way to win there. So it's kind of a middle-of-the-road level for me. I like the idea, though. I think the idea is cool. Alright, everybody, next time we're going to take on Mega Thief Mission. But we'll do that in the next video. So until then, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves today, and I'll catch you next time. So take care.